All right, I think we got an idea of what that's all about. Yeah, it's funny. I was going to ask, like, before we went on, uh, do people have people been reacting to this, or have people been sort of having negative reactions? Sarah sucks. Yeah, you most certainly do not. I appreciate you subbing. You're actually the best. Thank you, Sarah. I was going to ask Emmett is a strong 10, and good point. Let's do a poll on the next track. Let's make sure we're doing polls on these tracks so we get like some fan interaction and everything. I was going to ask people's negative reactions because the album has been a little polarizing in terms of the reception. I was going to say, like, were people negatively reacting to this thing? Master, thank you very much. Negatively reacting to this thing off of the first track, or does it sort of like get bad like deeper into the record, something like that? But I could see how Paradise Lost, thank you very much. I could kind of see how that track would be off-putting for a lot of people. I mean, vocally, he's getting a lot more wild. I think he's not exactly Evan from Mars, thank you. He's not exactly feeding directly into a lot of the same sonic and stylistic tropes that made Die-Lit what it was. I mean, I think it I think it carries some likable basic elements, but the mix is shitty. It's a shitty mix. Like, I think the vocals, JDM, thank you very much. I think the vocals could have been woven into the beat a little bit better. Like, Carti sounds like he's riding very high on the beat, and I think the production is kind of cool, but I wish the bass, the rhythms, and that little guitar line that was being sampled was just like a little bit louder. I wish it was just a little more well put together, I guess, is what I was hoping for. I'm liking some of the basic elements and everything, and I thought how, again, insane he went on the vocal end in the second half was kind of cool. But it just doesn't feel so visceral with the instrumental being buried and sort of turned down so much. You know what I mean? So Normal Dude, thank you. And regardless of whether or not it's intentional, for me personally, that's kind of like the effect, when you're actually hearing and experiencing the music. I mean, it's something I wish was different, but it's not terrible. I don't hate it. I like some of the more experimental elements of the track, but there are also other elements of that track I just wasn't too crazy about. But maybe the project will get louder and maybe even more experimental as we draw on. I guess we will see. But so far, I thought that was fine. I don't know if it needed to be 3 minutes. It almost felt like 5. Oh, the mix sucks on purpose. I don't care. I don't care. Like, sure, there's intentionally weird or messy or lo-fi mixing on a lot of records. I mean, I love that on Mount Eerie Records. I love that on Tyler, the Creator's Igor. There are lots of contexts, Derek, thank you, where that sort of thing works. Did I think it worked to the benefit of that particular track on this particular album? Not really. Dalton Composer, thank you. Yeah, Ariel Pink as well, our buddy Ariel Pink. That... that total fucking dummy. All right, let's keep moving on over here. Migs, thank you very much. And once again, we're 278. We're close to our $10,000 goal for playing the Guap tape from front to back. $sign Fantano is my Cash App. And, if we get to $1,000, we can play, like a track from the Guap tape at the very least. So if you guys are here to hear the Guap tape and hear me react to the Guap tape, that's, those are the conditions. All right. Go to the Moon with Kanye West is the next one. Brooks, oh God, thank you very much. Let's jam this one.
If you deal it war back, but stay far.